Isn't it strange that we live in a world where the first thing you see about someone isn't their name or their personality, but instead what they post online? Isn't it odd that all people really seem to care about is what they look like on their social media outlets? Even now, I stand before you all, ready to present myself in the best way I possibly can. Makes sense, right? We all want to be perceived as strong and poised, both in person and on our feeds. I want to stand before you all and confidently say, "Hi, my name is Emily Waddington, and I am here tonight to tell you all a story about how social media can have a profound influence on our personal relationships." I would actually like to put a little spin on this and talk about the relationship someone can develop with themselves. You might not realize it, but the single most person you spend the most time with is you. Bear with me when I say then that it is possible to have a relationship that encompasses the inner workings of our very minds. So wouldn't it be logical to then conclude that personal relationships don't only refer to the people around us, but also to the person within? I'm going to leave you all with that thought for just a moment and shift gears to talk about the world of social media itself. I find myself walking around this very campus, hearing phrases like, "Let me take a picture first," "I need the perfect selfie," "Is this weird? Do I look okay? I'm just doing it for the gram." I'm going to tell you all a story about a girl who said all of these things on a daily basis. She would get dressed up specifically to take a picture worthy of being posted. She would plan her day around getting an artsy photo that could be put on Instagram. And she'd lie awake at night on her phone, simply skimming through posts of family, friends, and even complete strangers who appeared on her search feed. She followed people who posted extravagant and amazing experiences of rock climbing and scuba diving, celebrities like the Kardashians and famous YouTubers who post pictures of their stunning mansions and flawless skin and makeup. And she woke up every day feeling like she needed to emulate the picture-perfect lives they seemed to live. But she also found herself waking up every day somewhat disappointed. She could never seem to mimic the a la mode makeup look or the trendy in the now outfit she saw online. She constantly felt like she was falling short of some standard set by the social media community. It seemed as if everyone else had completely mastered this picturesque body image and lived this desirable life. Social media had set a high standard of beauty that she couldn't achieve. And this became the beginning of a self-deprecating relationship. Eventually, this spilled over into her other relationships with friends and family who she would simply push away. She mourned her carefree and vibrant life, and she remembered thinking that somewhere along the way, she had lost a piece of herself. Somewhere, social media had taken something from her and replaced it with relationships that were distant and ingenuine. This may sound incredibly depressing, so I'm going to interject here to tell you all that this story does indeed have a happy ending. Eventually, the girl came to the realization that she didn't have to live this way. This didn't have to be the relationship she had with herself or those around her. That night, she decided she was going to focus on herself and stop the comparisons to people she saw online. Instead, she took the time to rediscover the beauty in the natural world and not the digital, unachievable one created through social media. She found beauty in things that were off the grid. It took some time, but she had found herself again. I tell you this story today as a representation of a very real girl who used to feel this way. This girl is me, and I know that I am not the only one out there to ever feel this way. Countless young girls, just like me, compare themselves to things they see online. I speak from personal experience when I say that I have found a new appreciation for my life and strongly believe that authenticity and sincerity can be found in the world around us. But these are traits that are not always portrayed online. Picture-perfect images can often be deceiving and unobtainable. I stand before you all today to encourage you to embrace who you are. It is possible to forge a long-lasting, positive relationship with yourself. I want to tell you all that you are beautiful, you are strong, and you are worthy, despite what you may see on social media. Social media does not define who you are. Only you do.